Hey everybody, welcome for another one. This may be the first video that you see on this channel, but we'll see. Anyway, welcome to the YouTube channel, Down and Dirty Investors. Disclaimer, this is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only, okay? This is for educational purposes. And a little bit of entertainment because, the world is kind of jacked up and kind of stressful. So why not have some entertainment here and there on some things that we look at. But as I'm looking here, I'm giving my perspective on these things. So without further ado, let's go ahead in here. So I had to turn on the 200 EMA. That's what this red line is. It is the 200 EMA. We're on the daily chart, as you can see right up here. We're looking at that right here. Look, I forget exactly where I learned this from, but this is something I have incorporated with myself. And as we're, doing our education, everybody's going to have a little bit of a different perspective on how they're going to analyze the market. And I analyze the market either with naked trading. No, I have my clothes on, or actually just using an EMA or two on there. Okay, that's what I either do. Most of the time, nothing, but then now a little bit more. I'm starting to put more EMA. The market's starting to turn around. I want to make sure that it is confirming what I already see from pattern recognition and everything like that. So this is the total market cap for all cryptocurrencies. And typically, if we are above the 200 EMA, we're in a bull market for crypto. If we are below the 200 EMA on the daily, then we're in a bear market for crypto. That seems pretty simple, right? That's what I found out. And so I stick to that because you can see we're in a bear market. We're below. It went over, but it retested. And what is this? That M pattern, ABCD, whatever they say. And I don't really pay attention to those things. I'm just like W, head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, and then accumulation, aka bull flag, bear flag. That's the only things I really pay attention to. Everything else is kind of getting a little bit too much, too complicated. Just too much, right? Just learn a few of them, and then I was like, hey, I'll take off from there. So as you can see, bull market, bull market, bull market. But they probably didn't even qualify it until this is where Bitcoin was hitting over 20,000. Because remember, the last bull market, went to like 861 or 862 for the total market cap. So Bitcoin was somewhere in here. They finally was like, yeah, the mainstream media, bull market. And then obviously that didn't last long from when they declared it. But if you went by this EMA though, you saw this bull market bad boy a long while ago, okay? You saw it a long while ago. So same thing, bear market. Same thing, it looks like a bear market. It was only a bear market for about 1 year. Then we went to an accumulation area, but bear market. Will we repeat what we did back in 2019 and technically 2018, right? Where this was the year or so down, and then we start to go up right here. We have a bull trend, because I'm not calling this a bull market. There is a crypto that I did look at, a few of them, that they're in their own bull markets, but a bull trend, a bullish trend. And then we go back down into basically a sideways accumulation. Are we going to do that right now? Good question. Now, this is what I'm looking at here. But here's the thing I'm really looking at. We just formed the 200 EMA basically on the 2 week with the total market cap. That's Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the other cryptos put together. Total market cap. Obviously, this is going back to what, 2014 right here. So not quite the oldest data, but this is the oldest data that I can see on the chart. So we're having the 200 EMA on the 2 week. Now, based on the 2 week, I'm not really looking at this too much for bull or bear market as far as the daily chart. But when I'm looking at this, I see something very important. And that tells me we're still in an overall uptrend. So until we go even below this, and then we can even go to, let's see, the monthly. It's not quite there yet. But if we go right here, now the monthly I think may just have formed on Bitcoin if you go back to Bitstamp. But that means we're still pretty good. And if we're bouncing without having to tap it, oh my goodness, that is a strong trend. So we can look at this from two directions. One, we got to retest and tap this, or we can do the little stock market S&P SPX, where it pretty much just almost never touches it. Let's go to SPX right now. I want to bring this in for you guys. It pretty much almost never touches it for long periods of time, or it's almost always over it and then it goes down. It goes over a lot. And if you really think about this, look at it. This is like the bull market. Isn't this the same thing? Oh, I think I was mistaken on something where it almost never touches it. Is that the 2 week that I'm thinking of where it almost never touches it? Yeah, the 2 weeks goes really long. Look at this, decades and decades. 2 decades between when it touched it once and when it came back down. So yeah, see, I do my research on these things, and I'm like, hey, look, the last time it touched it. So going back to the total market cap, hey, we're looking pretty groovy right here. Now that we just developed a 200 EMA, are we going to do, because they say we're maturing, we're getting outside money coming in, right? Make sure I'm recording actually. Okay, the audio's there. So we're getting outside money coming in. So if this matures, maybe we rarely ever touch this and we go through those 1-2 decades up. Wouldn't that be crazy instead of like the 4-year cycle that we're doing right now? Wouldn't that be really crazy? Obviously, on a day-to-day basis that so many people are looking at, or really they're looking at the hour-to-hour basis. Let's be honest here. Okay, let's be honest, guys. Who else is doing that? I raised my hand. I've been looking at an hour. Although my bigger trades, I got to look at that. Here's the other one that we got to look at. The total market cap minus Bitcoin. So this has Ethereum and alts. This one looks a little bit weaker, but which tells me Bitcoin is holding its own weight, but it still looks pretty good. Now let's look at the one with alts only, as in all the other alts. Well, I guess Monero's not an altcoin, but you get what I'm saying. All the other cryptocurrencies minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. So pretty much we don't have enough data for the 2 week. Let's go to the 1 week. Shall we? Oh, looks like the 1 week we're coming straight up. We've been, we're accumulating sideways here. So I don't know what to say about this trend, but if we were to guesstimate, okay, that's what we got to do, as in myself. The best thing I can do right here is to guesstimate based on the other two. Although this is weaker, it's either just about to touch it, just touching it, or it's still above, hovering above it. Because all of the charts are very similar. So the weight of the altcoins might have brought it down a little bit more because the FTX thing, that Black Swan event. So I'm going to say that we're still going to the upper side. But upper side, what the heck? Can I speak English? The upside, right? But here's what I got to look at. Now, let's go to the secondary. That was one. We got 3 points here. Here's the second point. When we looked at the 1 week right there, that means we might go to this sideways accumulation. I don't want to do the finger painting bros thing. That's why I even got this thing turned off, because I even got some stuff here. Let's not do the finger painting bros. Everybody has to graduate out of the finger painting bro phase. You use it as a handicap, and then, when you kind of, like a little baby, and you start just randomly finger painting up there, and you'd be like, this looks nice, this is cute on there, and then the parents are like, oh, that looks very nice. Look at all the squiggly marks. My little small child has drawn all of these zigzags, and look at the sun. Wow, you're doing a little good. You're doing really good. Yeah, we start off there, and then we get the the YouTube analysts and stuff like that. Look, I lose money in trading. I gain some money in trading. Look, real talk, over long periods of time, day traders, according to Warren Buffett and many others, right? I'm not saying it myself. I'm saying it based off the data. 1 to 20% of day traders make money. That could be $1 you made money, right? So let's just say 20%. How many of those make a living, right? After taxes and everything like that. So that's why I specialize more in swing trading and toward the investing portion. Now I do some scalping and day trading, right? But we gotta be honest here. A lot of the finger painting bros, they're just out there, and we're making our YouTube money, right? Well, they're making their YouTube money, and I make my YouTube money on my sports channel, and hopefully I can make some YouTube money here, because why not? If I do a service, may as well. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to join our Discord where we specialize in those swing trades and everything, look down below, the pricing is below and everything like that. Either you can join it or you're not, no big deal. Now, here's the lower accumulation area. So it's going sideways, the accumulate sideways, right? You know, it's the good old parabola. Here's the wave function right here. It accumulated up here. Now we're underneath, so we're going from below to the upwards. Some people call that what? A resistance, and this would be the support if it does come back to retest. So based on the weekly chart with the EMA, this very well could go slightly above and it still stays right here. So that kind of confirms what we saw back over here too. Because if we go back to the daily and look at this, this was that short time in 2019 where it went up. And so on the weekly, all it did was retest. Let's look at this spot again, which is right here. This is when it went up in 2019, went below the 200 EMA and kind of just went above and below. And so it did 1-2 taps. It looked like it was going to tap a third time right there, which would have been the second. And then it took off. So right here, we may be moving into that. I don't know if it's as strong. It doesn't quite frankly look as strong right now. But if this thing is able to blow off some steam and it blows past it, wow, that'll be nice. Right? So that's the downside potential I look at, that we're just trapped here in an accumulation zone, which is good for some of the traders, right? If they know how to do it. I personally can't trade sideways. I just got to be honest. If something starts going sideways, look, I just need to stop trading. I just move on to something that's going up or down. I can make some money. But if it's going sideways, I could, but then I start thinking too hard, and then I don't follow my rules. I can hide notifications and everything. I would need somebody physically there and say, yo, stop, bruh. That's what I would need. Now, here's number 3. Now, we got some layer 2 solutions out here that I see are in a bull market from my perspective. Now, let's look here. Now, remember, I was talking about, hey, we're over a 200 EMA. Now, the fact that this accumulated underneath this for so long right here kind of is like this. Look at how this accumulated over and then it dropped below. Now, because it dropped below and accumulated from underneath, had a little bit of a fake out. Look, MATIC looks like it's in a bull market trend, okay? A bull market by itself. And I'm going to confirm it with another layer 2 solution, okay? And when you say layer 2, what do you mean, man? Well, if you're not already familiar with that in crypto, maybe look it up. But anyway, the layer 2 solution over Ethereum, you know, making it quicker or cheaper and all of those things. I don't know why Ethereum won't do it itself. It's kind of ironic with crypto. You're like, hey, free financial system, and yet it's more expensive than using credit cards or any other form of currency exchanges that we use. So I don't know, but this is right here, in my opinion. This is in its the beginning of its bull market right here. Now, here's one to confirm what I'm looking at. All right, look at this bad boy right here. OP. I know that's OP right here. OP. It formed its 200 EMA just recently in January, right? In December and January. And what did it do? This thing took off pretty much vertical. Look, it looks like over here. Matter of fact, okay, I hate to do the finger painting, bros, but I just want to point this out to you because this is how I normally do my stuff. I normally do pattern trading. Can I just point this out for you guys? Look at this right here. See, what I found out is that normally patterns repeat themselves. They either stretch themselves out, shrink themselves up, flip themselves upside down, flip themselves right side up, or even mirror themselves. That's what I found. Sometimes they cut and paste. Like this portion could be cut off. Well, actually, this portion could be cut off. And then they combine it with this inverse head and shoulders right here. And then they put them together like that. Yeah, see, that's too much finger painting, bro. But let's look here. Isn't this strikingly familiar right here? Where it has a little ridge that goes here. Isn't that, I recognize it because I just look at these. Okay? I recognize this because this is what I look at. And I hate to do the finger painting, bro. Sorry, guys. I got to steal your shtick, guys. It could go up. It could go down, right? Isn't that what they say all the time? It could go up, it could go down. Yeah. But here we go. Here we go. There you go. You see this? Right there. Finger painting, bro. Technology right there. I'm looking at you. This is the inverse head and shoulders. No, it's not. Nope, 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 nope. No, it's not. See, you're looking too hard, guys. But anyway, see, that's what I saw right here. And then it just kept going. So this right here was just a preview, a miniaturized. This is a miniaturized version of that. And this is where it's going. Now, I got the log scale on. Let's put the regular. So this is where it's at. See, you might be able to see it still, not as much. But this thing is taking off. This is definitely in a bull market by itself. This is the bull market. It reached a new all-time high, reached another new all-time high, still taking off with the momentum. So, hey, guys, I don't know. You guys tell me. That's just my opinion on this and everything. Oh, yeah, and by the way, recently, just because we gotten up to this point, you know, Bitcoin getting up to, you know, Bitcoin's area. Oh, yeah, Bitcoin getting up to its area. Let's turn this thing off right here. Let's go back to the total market cap. At this point, you know, for the day trades or whatever, man, I closed 2/3 of those trades. I'm being safe, okay? Swing trades, leaving them in there. You know, take a little, you know, off the top, like 10%. But leaving them in there. Leaving them in there. Nothing to see here. Investments, you know, the dollar cost average things, leaving them in there. But the day trades, oh, no. 2/3 off. I don't even want to. I would hate for it to pull one of these numbers and then goes lower. And I'm just like, wait a minute, what? What did I get smacked with? All right, because you see how much it's gone up. This has been going up since January right here. And depending on your perspective, really from November. Okay, this has been going up because the bottom's been in November, you know, FTX stuff. And then we took off. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on this channel. We're going to be doing all of our things here. We might even have a challenge that's going on. I don't know. Should I say it on the YouTube or not? The challenge that we got starts on March 1st. But let me know what you think, guys. Think again in the comment section below. Peace.